The only thing more sad than Cyberpunk 2077 on the PS4 is White Hat Jr. A coding bootcamp which had targeted parents to enroll their kids as little as 6-year-olds to learn programming by showing them misleading ads. And today we are going to rank some of those ads here. From STO to FTO, S being the most misleading and F being the least misleading ads. Now I can't show the complete ads because White Hat Jr. will copyright claim this video. I will have to blur some parts or I will recreate some of them. But anyway, let's begin with Chintu. In this ad, a kid called Chintu makes an app by learning programming at White Hat Jr. and investors are literally having a Royal Rumble outside his home to get to this kid. Now I went through White Hat Jr.'s website but couldn't find a section where it states that this kid made this app and this particular investor liked the idea and invested X amount to convert his prototype or idea into a full-fledged product. Because to broadcast an ad like this, there should be at least 5 to 8 kids who got significant amount of investment. So I'm going to rank this an A. This is very misleading. Next one is Wolf Gupta, which is an ad about a kid who at age 13 learned AI and got a 20 crore or $2.7 million job at Google. Now there are 3 lies in this ad. First one is that Wolf Gupta doesn't exist. There was also a similar ad with a kid called Ryan Venkat, which also doesn't exist. Second is that legal working age in both India and US is 14 years, so Google didn't hire kids as employees. And third is the salary. So assuming that this kid did exist and somehow got a job at Google, his salary, according to Glassdoor.com, for both profiles of machine learning engineer and artificial intelligence engineer will be close to 100k, which is obviously a good salary but nowhere close to $2.7 million. So I'm going to rank it an S. This is a complete lie. Next up we have celebrity ads. Basically the White Hat Jr. ads which feature Bollywood stars and cricketers, and now celebrity are going to say whatever you pay them to say. Here more or less every ad says that coding is important and the best place to learn programming is White Hat Jr. Now White Hat Jr. provides one-to-one coding session with teachers. So the main product are the teachers. To say that White Hat Jr. is the best platform is to say that they have the best teachers. But there have been some clips which have gone viral that of student interaction with teachers, student basically asking teachers question, which I would like to show you guys.
How can so many files be saved in cloud?
Cloud is like imaginary, okay, an imaginary space. Cloud में ही सेव होता है, वो imaginary space है. You don't require any device or you don't require any object to save it inside that.
I guarantee you I'll enroll. आप डिफरेंस समझा दिए जावा और जावास्क्रिप्ट में अच्छे से.
ठीक है. सो दिस जावास्क्रिप्ट जो लैंग्वेज होती है हम उसको गेम बनाने के काम करते हैं और जो जावा लैंग्वेज होती है वो एक हाई प्रोग्रामिंग लेवल लैंग्वेज है.
हाँ.
और वो हम C++ में काम करते हैं उसमें.
हाई प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज का क्या मतलब होता है मैम?
Yup, these are pretty bad, but I can't say for certain that every teacher in White Hat Jr. is going to be like this. But it does give a good hint that they don't have much knowledge outside of their course structure. If only White Hat Jr. invests more in teachers rather than investing in ads which contain like every celebrity who has a child. For now, I'm going to give this a C. Okay, space tech. There have been ads which say that White Hat Jr. is providing the first space tech course for kids, and I also found out this video on their YouTube channel. The gist of it is that there's this kid who yells at his mom that I'm going to work, goes outside of his house, and there's a realistic looking rocket. Now this ad cuts to, I kid you not, this. Here you can clearly see that this is simple sprite manipulation or movement. You press up and the image will move up. How is this space tech? How is this even space tech simulation? At best you can call this like a 2D game based in space.
Space technology is technology developed for purposes such as spaceflight or space exploration. Space technology includes spacecraft, satellites, space stations, and support infrastructure equipment. Services such as weather forecasting, remote sensing, satellite navigation systems, satellite television, and some long-distance communications systems critically rely on space infrastructure.
So it looks like they are just using buzzwords for hype. I'm going to give this an A. Alright, tech leader ads. So these ads will basically contain a quote from any tech leader like Elon Musk, Bill Gates or Sundar Pichai, and below it will be like join White Hat Junior. To use quotes to inspire people is not misleading, but it is hypocritical of them to use logos of other companies when they have taken down YouTube videos of other creators who have used in their trademark or logo. So I'm going to give this an E. It is not really misleading, but hypocritical. Okay, so the final one is why I joined White Hat Junior. This is basically a YouTube video in which the founder Karan Bajaj speaks why kids should join White Hat Junior. And most of the ad is alright, it's fine, but there are some points that I would like to discuss. First one is 60% of the jobs won't exist in 7 years. So are you saying that 60% jobs in every sector in India won't exist in 7 years? Because 7 years is not a very long time. Assuming this statement is true, why should a 6-year-old worry about this? Shouldn't people in their 30s and early 40s who won't be able to learn new skills quickly as teenagers be targeted with it? This just doesn't make sense to me. Second statement is that be the 5% who will give orders to the machine versus the 95% who will take orders from the machine. What? For example, if my boss WhatsApp me to do a particular task, WhatsApp isn't ordering me to do it. My boss is still the one who gave the order. Another example is that if I ordered food on Zomato, I am the one who gave order to the restaurant. The app is just the medium. Even from a creator consumer perspective from which the ad wants us to see, this statement doesn't make much sense since it is worded so bad. Third is 92% of White Hat Junior kids create Play Store ready apps. This is the one that I completely agree with, because having your app on the Play Store is not a good criteria to judge the quality of the app. You can change that 92% to 100%, because to upload on Play Store, I think your app shouldn't have anything offensive and it should follow the terms of service. There have been apps there that literally do nothing. So I don't get the point of mentioning this, or especially the 92%. Maybe this is a marketing thing for parents. This is okay, but the previous 2 points can create an artificial fear in kids that they have to learn programming. If they don't learn programming, they won't be successful. If they don't learn programming, they might not even have a job, which is very dangerous and misleading. So I'm going to give this an S, right next to Pulf Gupta. So this is my tier list of the most misleading ads from White Hat Junior. I came to know a little late about this entire White Hat Junior situation. It's just sad what they have been doing, misleading ads and unable to handle criticism, and when they got exposed, they filed $1 million lawsuits against their critics, Pradeep Punia and Dr. Malpani. If you are unaware of this entire situation, I've left links of other videos in the description which explain everything. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.